Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Izundu. Today we're doing my project pan update. I can't remember what the update is. Update 4? I think it is. I'm very excited. I have a couple of things I'm going to be switching out. I have some empties, so let's not waste time guys. Let's get into it. I just have a little list here. It's not necessarily in any particular order, so we're just going to go through my list. My primer is the OXX Bloom, which is an old range from Kmart. This is their serum primer and I'm almost finished. So here's where I'm up to now. So you can see, I'm kind of holding it on an angle, but I have marked this all on an even table. So you can kind of see that jump. I've done quite well this month. So I think I'll definitely finish it by next month if I really concentrate on it. It's winter here in Australia, so, or about to be in a couple of days. So I can see myself really easily finishing this because I'm needing more hydration than I usually do. So I'm pretty excited to finish that and bring a new one in because I've had this in since the beginning, I believe. No, actually no, this is my second primer. Oh, okay, I'm actually doing all right. Next we have my foundation, which is the Morphe Hint Skin Tint from Morphe 2. I have the shade Hint of Marshmallow. So let's have a little look at my update. I've had a very good month. You can see I've almost doubled my usage to the other months. You don't need a lot of this foundation, so I've had this in from January, from the beginning. You can see it's my fourth line, my fourth update, and it's just, I don't know if I'm going to keep this in forever because it's literally going to take me the whole year to finish one foundation, and that's kind of annoying. In July's update, I'm going to decide whether I want to switch it out or not, because in July I might be down to here and then I end up doing really well and I was like, I'll just finish it. But if I'm not doing well, I might switch it out in July. But we'll see how we go. I'm going to keep it in for now because I am doing okay, but like it's taking forever because a little goes a long way with this bad boy. My Hourglass, my Flower Beauty Concealer I have finished. She's done. So I had the ending weight was 19.17 and the month before that was 19.94. So I lost about 0.7. I don't know the maths on that and I don't want to embarrass myself, so I'm just going to stop there. This is my second concealer I have finished so far. Granted, they were both low, but this one is done. I had an issue where I tried to take the stopper out ages ago and it fell in there. So it's definitely well loved though, like all the sides are clear. So I'm definitely calling it, like I can't actually get any more out. So that is done. We have finished a concealer, second concealer, and then I'm going to be replacing it with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This is already very low. I'm trying to pump these old concealers out, guys. This is my concealer year. Last year was my foundation year. I pumped out so many foundations. This year I'm not pumping out foundations, I'm pumping out concealers. I feel like I'm on a rotation. Each year I've got something that I'm really pumping out, and this is my year of concealers that I've had that are all kind of like just a little bit left, and this is my year of finishing them. So we're gonna finish this, and I really hope I finish this month. I really do, and then I can bring in a new one. That would make me so happy. So I'm gonna really focus on this. I really like it, so it's gonna be no issues. Our starting weight is 28.38 with the stopper in there. I'm not at a stage where I need to take the stopper out. There's still quite a lot of product in there, but I might at some point take the stopper out because it is bare in there. But we all know when you take the stopper out, there's all of this product sitting here. So even though the line is there, it's kind of an estimate because it's actually lower, but I've got all of these sides happening. So it's kind of an estimate, but I'm very hopeful for this one. My powder is the Models Prefer Mineral Finishing Veil. I've been using this a lot. I'm doing really well. We're at 81.73 last update. These are grams, by the way. And then we're now at 80.86. So if I have a look, it's pretty consistent. I can see a consistent amount lost. This is actually not my best update. We've only got like a 1 gram difference, whereas previously I've had a 2 kind of gram difference. So it's not my best one, but I've definitely been using it. she's being used. Like, I'm at a point now, I'm gonna try and make it, like, this was basically full. I had used it, but I used to have really dry skin and I barely used much powder. Now I have oilier skin and I'm really powering through this. I know it's quite old, so I want to finish it. And I'm nowhere near finishing it, but I'm really noticing it getting lower and lower. Like, it used to be basically up the top, just shy of up the top. So yeah, I feel like I'm doing really well with that. My cream bronzer is the Mecca Max Contour Stick. Now, I don't have much left, but in saying that, there does not come with a lot of product. So that's all that's left, but I will show you that not a lot of product is to start with, because it just lasts forever, this thing. So that is how much I've used. So I've definitely used maybe 2/3 of it. I've had very consistent usage each month. So that's where we're at. It's basically a millimeter every month. So if that's the case, we've probably got maybe 4 or 5 more months to go. But that's fine. I'm not really in a race to finish this. I actually love it. But I've also had it for a while, so I thought pop her in. The next one is, okay, my Pixie blush. I'm gonna take this out. I'm just not getting it down, and there's a ton of product. So I've decided to switch it out with something that I know I can finish. And this is a product I still love and will reach for, but look how much product there is. And it's like this bronzer, you have to use a lot to see a little progress. So I was using this on my lips, on my cheeks. It's really, really pretty, but it's also red, so you don't need a lot of the product. And it's just gonna last me a lifetime. And I love it, but I'm taking it out. I am taking it out. Basically, I only got it to be flat. So it used to have like a little dome. It started like this, and I've basically gotten it to be flat. And when I measured it, there was no update. I was just like, you know what? I want to put in a product that I can actually turn over and put into my makeup empties. So I've changed it for a mini of the Nudestix. This is the all over face dewy color in Bohemian Rose, and this is all I have left. I mean, there wasn't a lot to begin with, but this is really pretty. I actually love it on my cheeks and I love it on my lips. So I know that I can use this. I've done a measurement of the first, and I really hope I can get this done in a couple of months. It just depends how much I do end up using it, but I know I like it. And like, this also started with a tip and it's flat. So I have already used it quite a bit. I've probably used just under half of it already. So my eyeshadow, barely any progress. I haven't really used it. When I do use it, I tend to use more the matte side. It's from OXX Studio from Kmart. This is the bronze shade. I don't tend to use the bronze shade as much because it's like a brush tip and it kind of annoys me. I don't really want a brush tip. The update here is it was 38.29 grams. Now it's 38.26. So it looks like I used it once, which is probably accurate. I don't remember really using it that much. Okay, let's go into my face palette. I've been using this a lot, so I don't actually know what the visual progress looks like, but I will take I have a picture that I will take a screenshot of. I usually take a picture, so I'll put the picture up here and then we'll be able to visually see it together as I'm editing it. So I usually go them through individually. Now I've just popped this in. It's not part of the project pan, but it fits in there nicely. I just got it from work. It's just an eyeshadow that I can use for every day because I tend to use this for every day. So that's not part of it. So I know my blush is doing really well. I'm really focusing it down here. No, sorry, down here. I'm trying to open and thin this little bit down here. And then I'm gonna kind of like see if I can get half of it, and then I'll go focus at the top here. So I'm trying to get it that I finish like this half, but it's all kind of, it's very hard because it's hard to target when you've got a whole brush, but I am just trying to thin certain areas so that it doesn't just crumble and we can try to have like a gradient effect. I mean, at some point I'll have to repress it, but I'm not there yet because it's still quite high on this side, but it's very thin in the middle, like very thin in the middle. Then we have the highlight. This is also the Orgasm shade in the highlight. And I've been wearing this a lot too. I think there's definitely going to be some progress. I'm really feeling the pan opening up. I love this highlighter. But the sides are still, oh, they've worn down about halfway, but they're definitely, the middle is where I'm focusing at, because I mean, I really should focus on one side. I might even try to focus on this bottom side where I know it's a little bit thinner. So I'll make that my goal, to focus down below. Then I have the contour, which I can already see is still opening up. It's so thin that I'm surprised I still have product, but it is, this contour is very pigmented, so you need the tiniest amount. And this will probably last me another year, honestly. This thing just doesn't die, but I have noticed it's just extremely thin now. So there's still a bit of product right at the rim, but it's getting real thin. And then we have the bronzer. This is from a Tarte palette that I depotted. And I've been using this a lot, but I don't know if there's a lot of visual progress on this one. I've been trying to really thin the sides, but I don't know if I see a lot of progress there. It was almost like it was really easy to hit pan, but now I'm struggling to open it up. But I mean, when I look at the update, I might be able to see that there is a progress. It's hard to see that progress when you're just using it every day and you don't really notice, but you can see that dip on the side of the square, the rectangle, sorry. So this lip product is from Sydney Grace. It's a lip cream, the shade Claire. I'm actually going to declutter it. I think it's gone off and I wasn't actually using it that much. So I'm gonna take it out of this project. I'm gonna clean it out and then TerraCycle it, because I just don't think I could ever pass this along to someone. I really loved the product, but I just don't think it's alive anymore, you know? So we're gonna pop that one out. I'm gonna put it in a product that I use all the time and I've actually used quite a lot of. This is the Chantecaille. It was a limited edition. This is the Lip Tint Hydrating Balm in Sunflower. So you can see visually, I've used a lot of this product. Oh, it's actually quite hard to see. But this is all that I have left. So I'm just gonna weigh it because I feel like I'm going to finish, this really soon. I actually wear this a lot at work, so I'm always reapplying it. So I feel very hopeful to finish a lip product. So the starting weight for this is 13.9 grams. I don't anticipate to be a huge difference even once I finished it, because the weight is in the product, in the actual component. But it's a really nice product. It's limited edition. I can't really use it on my channel, but I use it a lot in my personal life. And then I also have the Australis Girl Boss Demi Matte Lip Cream. I have the shade Me. These don't exist anymore, so I'm trying to finish them. I also have the shade Empower, which I'll probably put in later. I've almost finished this. I've been really focusing on this. I have decided to take the stopper out because I feel like I'm at that point. So I did the weight with the stopper so we can see the difference from last update. So last update we're at 26.65 grams, then it was 26.28 with the stopper in it. So we lost 0.4 grams, which was better than all the other months. I knew I'd been using it a lot. Then I took the stopper out and now it's 25.7 grams. Now we've got all that product that was sitting just below the stopper. Here I was thinking I was almost done. So like, look at that. That's all that was scraped at the top. I thought I was almost done, but turns out I am not. So it's a little upsetting because I thought I was gonna finish a lip product real soon. But nonetheless, I'll keep on keeping on because I don't need a lot of this product. It's a lip cream, so if you put too much on, it gets cakey. But it is a beautiful product. I absolutely love it, but I have way more than I thought I did, basically. My Makeup Forever lip liner is here. So here we are. This is one of my favorite lip liners, but it's really old, so I wanted to use it up. So I'll show you my update on my page. Here's the month. So last update I had a huge success, and then that's not too bad because here is really small amount. So it's not a bad amount. Just keep on keeping on. I really like it. It goes with all my nude lipsticks, so very easy to use. Then I have my eyeshadow palette. This is just visual. I don't have too much pressure on the eyeshadows because I do like to focus on my everyday makeup drawer for eyeshadows. But this basic mattes palette from Makeup Revolution, this is from the Reloaded. So I'm starting to notice a dip in these two shades, these first two shades here. So have a look there. I wear this palette quite a lot, but you wouldn't even know it. I actually thought this was discontinued. I found it on their website, directly on the Revolution website, and I almost want to buy another one because this one's getting old and it's my favorite palette of all time, I would say. I freaking love it. It's just so solid, and I think it's the tones. These tones are just absolute perfection. So I don't think you need to buy backups of eyeshadows, but I know that this is going to die and just dry up. So I would like to have that other one before they discontinue it. Anyway, that's another thought for another time. That is the eyeshadow palette. And then we have my MAC Fix Plus. This is kind of annoying me. It's like leaving really bad droplets. This one in particular, I haven't always had that issue, but I think it's the shimmer is leaving droplets on my face. Anyway, I have been using it, but not a lot, you can see. I think I'll continue using it just to finish it, but I wouldn't recommend it. The regular is okay. I like the regular one, but this pink, I shake it, I shake it. It leaves dry dots all over my face, which annoys me. And then lastly is my perfume, which I have almost finished. I even struggled to get the line. So this one's gonna be a hard one for me to show you because the bottle is clear. But basically we're up to here now, and the bottom is here. Can you kind of see that? Maybe if yeah, see, that is the bottom. So that's all that's left. This is the product here. There's not much left. So I'm definitely gonna finish it in the next month. It's going to take me at least 2 weeks to finish, but I'm going to finish it very soon, and I'm pretty certain I'll have a new one for next update, which I'm very excited about. I feel like I did pretty well. I think I'm making really good consistency. We finished a product, we took the stopper out of my lip product, and we've switched a few products that I know that weren't working for me. So please like this video if you enjoyed it. I'd so much appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.